Hey y'all, my new heat press just arrived. It was on back order for maybe about 4 weeks or so. I ordered it from Fancier Studio and I am going to unbox it with y'all. So excited, let's get started. Okay, so we are getting ready to open the box. It is pretty heavy. This is the Fancier Studio 16 by 24 heat press. And let's see what our box holds. Okay, so let's get out our instructions. Hey y'all, so I've taken this out of the box. It is pretty heavy, and I have it set up where I'm going to be using it, and I will get it all plugged in and ready for us to use. It was fairly simple. There is nothing that you have to put together. You simply take it out of the box and it's ready for use. Just follow the safety precautions inside of the instruction manual and you should be good to go in less than 5 minutes. Okay guys, so we are going to get ready to turn on our heat press, and you turn it on with this little side button, and we are going to set the temperature to 356 because I am pressing a mask, and for time we need it to be on 50 seconds. Okay, to press it, you have to just click onto whatever you're setting. Click it again once you have the amount of time and temperature set. It usually takes about 40 minutes to heat up your press, okay? Okay, y'all, our temperature is where it needs to be. I've already cut out our butcher paper that we're going to use, and we're just gonna line it here at the bottom. And we have our face mask. So what we're gonna do is just make sure we lint roll it, okay? To get off any lint or any excess particles that may be. And we're just gonna press that for like 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds, if that long. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to get ready to cut our design out so that we can place it onto the mask. And we're going to use heat tape to make sure that it stays in place. You just want to make sure that it's nice and even and centered on your mask. Okay, you want to get as little heat tape on the actual design, so just make sure you're taping your corners because you don't want it to move. Okay, I have the Teflon pillow that I was going to use, but I think I'm just going to try to press it flat. And again, we're applying medium pressure. Remember that the pressure is controlled by the knob in the back of the heat press. So less pressure, you're going to turn to the left. To apply more pressure, you are going to turn it to your right. Okay, and we're about to press. And so we're just going to place this here. Again, we're doing 356 degrees at or for 50 seconds. Okay. So, right. And we're going to just put a little pressure on to lock it. So what you want to make sure is that you're turning it all the way to the left. If you have too much pressure and it's too much, you won't be able to clamp down the heat press. So you want to make sure that your knob in the back, you turn it all the way to the left when you're first starting out, to kind of gauge and see how the pressure is. And you're only to increase the pressure, you're only turning it about a quarter clockwise. Okay. All right. This is our mask press. It's like just a little right here. Maybe a pillow would have helped, but for the most part, I like it. It looks great. All right, y'all. So we are done. Setting up the heat press was super easy. It comes already ready to go as soon as you get it out of the box. So you don't even have to worry about any assembling or anything. It's already set for you. What you do want to remember is your pressure knob to make sure it's turned all the way to the left. Keep turning it because that will make sure that the top part clamps down. This is the part that gets hot. The top is, of course, the heated layer. The bottom is not heated. So you just want to be careful with that. It does take about 40 minutes for you to warm up your machine. Also, for the first time that you're using it, you will have an odor. You will smell something, but that's just the material, just, I guess, releasing whatever gas or whatever that may need to be released since it's brand new. And that's it. Try to make sure you have heat tape. And I have these Teflon sheets or Teflon pillows and sheets as well that you will more than likely need for this mask that I made. You really did not need the pillow. All right, that's pretty much it. If you would like this mask, it is on my Etsy shop. The link will be below. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like my video and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.